Taurus, a very warm welcome. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. This is a reading for the last 2 weeks of February 2025, guys. So the 15th to the 28th. And those of you that are new here, Taurus, welcome. And for those of you returning, welcome back. And to all my personal clients who I know watch these videos, welcome to you. I hope you're doing well. So look, Taurus, we're going to get straight into this reading. Your energetic field, your focus, outside influences, and possible outcomes and these kind of things, all right? And hopefully there's some good news for you, Taurus. I know some of you have been through a little bit of a difficult time. And, you know, tarot works in small increments, okay? There's small changes reading to reading, but there's always progress, all right, if we're doing the work. So, Taurus. All right, some of you might feel that things aren't really going in your favor, all right? We've got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck here as the undercurrent of this reading. But fear not, Taurus, okay? Let's see what we can do about that, right? So look, you know, center of the reading, all right? This is clarity, the Ace of Swords here. This is truth. This is like getting very clear, Taurus, about what? All right, so we've got the Four of Cups in reverse. So the Four of Cups, you know, this talks about disappointments. This talks about apathy towards love, especially. Okay, and it's in reverse. So it might be a struggle to open up again. You might have got some clarity as to, you know what, I'm a little bit closed off. And you know what, stuff it. I'm not letting people, you know, dampen my spirits, all right? And it's all happening because of the devil, all right? Which is overthinking, toxic people, just toxic places and things, okay? If this is about work, you know, you might get clarity about where you're working and you kind of want to open up to new possibilities and new areas, okay? In the recent past, you know, you got over some kind of betrayal. It could be a perceived betrayal, Taurus, but I don't want to focus too much on your past, all right? It's always about forward movement. So you might have got over, you know, feelings of betrayal. Some of you might have recovered from back surgery, just for some of you, okay? Your focus is the Ace of Cups in reverse. And this is, you know, like love dropping out of a situation. You got some clarity on it now and you're thinking, you know what, I'm not waiting around to be disappointed again. I think that might have been toxic for me. All right, so it's great, all right? You've had some realizations, Taurus. Look at you, you know, what you don't see coming towards you, male or female, we've got the Queen of Wands. This is you now being confident with your newfound clarity. This could be somebody incoming, male or female, all right? The Queen of Wands is attractive, upright. She commands respect, you know. She's not arrogant. Some people could be a little bit off-put by the Queen of Wands because she is so confident, and they could take that in a negative way depending on how they see the world through what lens. But you've got someone very attractive coming towards you, or this is you feeling attractive. I'm going to clarify this reading in a second, guys. This is you feeling attractive and confident after you've got over some kind of disappointment, got some clarity, realized something was toxic, realized it wasn't the most loving thing for me to enter into, all right? Your energetic field, all right, after this self-work that a lot of you are doing, all right, you're kind of like waiting for your fruits now to come in. You know, this is your energetic field. So you might be more in the space of, let me see, if I put this positive energy out, let me see what comes back, as opposed to you just always forward motion and not really taking into account maybe people's lack of honesty, lack of truth, lack of, you know, forward movement in a positive way. So you're like more kind of like sitting there eating popcorn, watching the shit show, or, you know, just watching people, how they show up, actions, not words, all right? Great energy, Taurus. Okay, outside influence, you're coming out of your head about a situation. You've got the clarity, all right? So this is like the end of sleepless nights, the end of anxiety, these kind of things. Looking good, Taurus. I'm liking this for you. Your fears, all right, Queen of Pentacles, you kind of like fear. You feel like nurturing situations after, you know, getting some clarity on, maybe I was attracted to toxic situations that weren't really in my highest interest. It maybe wasn't the most loving thing for me to do, to enter into. So you do have a fear about nurturing situations, all right? Just watch those thoughts, all right? And the outcome for you is Three of Cups in reverse. So you might not feel that sociable, all right? Last 2 weeks of Feb, all right? Still winter, guys, in a lot of places, all right? But, you know, this is you not wanting to reunite with anything that's toxic. You've got clarity on it now, okay? Going into the last 2 weeks of Feb. So I want to clarify this reading, guys, and just, you know, give you a little bit more information as to, what it might be. All right, so why is the Ace of Swords here for Taurus? A couple of shuffles, guys, and I'll go straight into it. But it looks good. I mean, I think really you've come to realizations with the Ace of Swords here that, you weren't loving yourself by, being stuck in anxious attachments and devil energy, the people that kept you addicted to them, and it's all attachment styles, guys, right? If this is about love, I mean, if this is about work, as I said, you might get some clarity that, you're a bit disappointed. You want to look for new opportunities, where you are, you're not feeling it. It might be a bit negative, and your focus is basically, you know what? I'm not loving myself by staying here and wake up Monday morning and dreading going to work, so you might be looking, in a confident fashion of how I can change this up, Right, so look, you got some truth, guys. Taurus, you got some truth around someone either not choosing you, or you got some truth, or you're going to get some truth last 2 weeks of Feb, guys, about lovers in reverse. Was it a poor choice in love for me, And you know what? The challenge is to open up again. All right. It might have been hard to move away from this situation. As I say, this kind of energy can keep you a little bit addicted. And it's like an avoidant attachment. It's like people promising, yeah, we'll be together, this, that, and the other. Just got to leave my partner and all these kind of things. And it keeps you trapped in that energy, Like these two characters here are chained. It's like the lovers is, there's no ball and chain with them. They freely choose each other. Why is that here? Yeah, you might have been kind of like out of contact with somebody, all right? You might have gone no contact, and somebody kind of kept you in an anxious attachment where you were constantly wanting to come out and no contact, and you've kind of like got some reality on it. Yeah, you look, Emperor in reverse. This has come out before for you, Taurus. The Emperor's got no clothes. Somebody might have spoken, talked the talk, but not walked the walk. They failed to take control of a situation. Okay? Not a very masculine energy, is it, But anyway, look, your focus is, you might be weighing up the pros and cons now. Your focus is about, okay, what's next? Been there, seen it, done it. You realize that, what, that doesn't bring me happiness. That's not the most loving thing for me to do, to put myself into a situation where I'm being juggled by somebody. All right. So you'll always be the option, not the choice. Okay. And you're realizing that, last 2 weeks of Feb. It's brilliant. Brilliant, Taurus. All right. You're waking up. Okay. Look, what you don't see coming towards you is, there might be someone coming toward you, Taurus, all right? They're super attracted to you, but you might not feel like you want to be foolish or take a leap of faith, all right? Just watch that if you haven't healed, and you don't feel ready for it, then fine, Taurus, all right? Go at your own speed. But look at this. So it's almost like, you're not taking action. Your energetic field is, I'm going to wait, watch, and I'll discover the truth. And it's almost like, when you're in conversation with someone and you ask them a question and you stay quiet for an uncomfortable period of time, what happens is that person fills the space with the truth because they have to keep talking because you're uncomfortably quiet. So it's like if you say, are you a good person? And smart people, or people that are generally, a good person, they would go, yes, I am. And you would stay very, very quiet, and they would stay quiet too. And that's when you know this person's a good person. Based on their morals and values, right? I mean, different lenses, how we see good and bad. But what I'm saying is, you might be handling situations in a very different way, Taurus, your energetic field. So you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. So you will get very clear in silence, like, the mantra, it's tattooed on my arm, actually. Everything can be heard in the garden of a quiet mind. So you actually might be very intuitive and just watching. Actions, not words. and not tempted into fill space with words or conversation. You're happy in the silence and let other people reveal themselves to you. It's great work. All right. Outside influences, coming out of your head and getting balance finally. All right. With temperance here. This is like ending situations that have caused you anxiety, anxious attachments, these kind of things, and you're finding internal balance. By you maybe cutting something out here, it's freed you up, and you start to feel yourself again. Look, your fears is, in your fears, all right, you fear nurturing a situation that you might be in a period of waiting again. Just watch the fears, all right? Not everyone is tarred with the same brush, Taurus. That's all I'm saying, okay? But look, the outcome is you don't want to reunite with anyone, okay, Taurus? If this is about love for you guys, you don't want to reunite. If this is about work and you're thinking of leaving, cutting it out because it's toxic, looking at your options, going to make smart choices with the Queen of Wands and the Fool in reverse there as what you don't see coming. But this is you're not reuniting with the Knight of Wands. The other way I'm reading this scenario, it's not a personal reading, guys. It's for many situations, all right? But it's almost like I'm not reuniting. I'm going to get a passion back in my life. And I'm going to take the Knight of Wands route. And that is, you know what? I'm taking action about moving forward here. Because I realize being stuck as an option, not a choice, just makes me unhappy. And I deserve more. So it's brilliant, Taurus. I'm liking this for you. If this reading is about love for the last 2 weeks of Feb, all right, let's have a message for that. All right. Taurus, I'm liking this for you. It looks like you've wised up that you're worth a lot more. All right. In the last 2 weeks of Feb. And you've no time for Emperor in reverse. That lack of, it's almost like the lack of masculine, for those of you that are in heterosexual relationships, right? It's like the lack of that masculine drive forward, taking control. I mean, you can't have faith in a man that can't do that, right? So let's have a look. Taurus, if it is about love for you, romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring, all right? For some of you guys, look out for this Queen of Wands, male or female, all right? It might be, I don't know, some of you guys, listen to your feelings, okay? Your feelings might be romantic, but is the other person up to the task, all right? Just for some of you. Or some of you, there might be someone new that might stir your feelings, all right? One more for love. If it's about love for Taurus, last 2 weeks of Feb. If it is about love, soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. Some of you guys, okay, it came out in a Taurus reading. Some of you guys might have dealt with someone that was possibly juggling, all right, kept you as a bit of an option, not a choice, failed to take control of the situation. Yes, they are a soulmate, and yes, you have romantic feelings for them, but you've got to fill your own cup, Taurus, all right? Because your focus is Ace of Cups in reverse, which is a lack of self-love. And it's like, sometimes it's safer to love people from afar. I think this is what it's saying. Yes, they're a soulmate, and yes, you have romantic feelings, but is it healthy for you? All right? Tough call to make, guys. I know. Been there. But sometimes it's the most loving thing to do for yourself, right? So let's have a look. Some advice for you guys. Last 2 weeks of Feb. Just a little mantra or something to pay attention to, something to think about and contemplate. For Taurus. Okay, Taurus, we've got change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay, and it's in reverse. So it's almost like nothing has changed in this situation. And you know what? Your outcome is, I don't want to reunite. I don't want to be part of third-party situations. It's not good for me. It's not healthy for me. Nobody wins in situations like that, apart from the selfish person that wants their cake and eat it, right? And hopefully that's not you, Taurus. But, nothing's going to change without movement. And the outcome is Knight of Wands for you. This is you moving forward with passion into your life and, making life happen for you rather than waiting around for somebody to catch up, especially catch up with their feelings. You don't treat soulmates that way. But anyway, one of these, all right, positive message, Taurus, to leave you with. Looks like a good reading. Looks like it's there's quite a few major arcanas in here. So it might be quite a powerful last 2 weeks for you. Some realizations, you know. You might surprise yourself, Taurus. But the Ace of Swords has come out twice, so there's going to be a lot of clarity within you, within and without, you know, from situations and your internal compass. Peace, tranquility surrounds your life right now. A peaceful road awaits. And, you know, for some of you, look at this. The outside influences is getting over sleepless nights, anxiety about the future, and finding balance again. It's a peaceful card, you know. It's a card of alchemy, turning water into wine. It's, you know, you realize that you want something balanced, Taurus, that both cups are filled. Otherwise, if you give to jugglers, your cup is constantly depleted because their energy is elsewhere or scattered, you know. It's not coming directly to your cup, is it, right? So it looks good, Taurus. Many realizations there. This is not a negative reading. If anything, this is you. This is healing and growth for Taurus, all right? Last 2 weeks of Feb. If you're a song, Taurus, lyrics might mean something, the band might mean something, the melody might evoke certain kind of feelings within you. Give it one listen. If it's not your genre, it doesn't matter, but maybe there's a message in there for you. All right, the song, Something by the Beatles. Okay, you got that? Something by the Beatles. So Taurus, I think that's about it from me. Okay, look, have an amazing 2 weeks, last 2 weeks of Feb. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, or subscribe. It means I can continue to do this for free for you guys. If you want to reach out for a personal reading, you can browse the Modern Tarot YouTube store or visit moderntarot.net, and I'll do my best to help you. There's remote readings and online live cam, those kind of things, something for everybody. So, you know, feel free to reach out. I'd love to hear from you guys. And in the meantime, Taurus, take great care of yourselves. Good luck with that. Looks like you are starting to fill your own cup, you know, and forget reunited with anyone from the past if they're not spiritually awoken to the fact that you are a soulmate and there's romantic feelings there. Take it easy, Taurus. Bye now.